You're most welcome. Today is an update I'm going to give about what we have been up to for the past 1 week. Starting from Wednesday to Friday this week, we were in the field taking our partners to the ground to see some of the projects that we have been doing in Nakuru, Narok, and Baringo. So we started from Narok, where we went to Ngareta, where the Ogiek people are doing a great job. That's the Ogiek People's Development Program. And also we saw the Ogiek herbarium, like a garden for growing herbal medicine for demonstration purposes and for education purposes. Then we went to the Ogiek Cultural Village, which was very educative and informative. Then we had a meeting with the Ogiek people before we left, and the following day we went to Nakuru County. We went to a place called Neswit, where we had a meeting with the locals there and discussed the impact or the success stories and challenges of a project which we are undertaking, a human rights project, advocacy project. So Ogiek people, generally, for those who don't know, is an indigenous ethnic minority in Kenya. They occupy parts of Mau East, and I'm referring to parts of Narok, parts of Nakuru. They are also in Washingishu, in Mount Elgon, and Kericho, of course. So that is the Ogiek people. They have a population of 52,000 people, according to the census 2019. So they are quite a number, but they are few when it comes to electing their own people into positions of power, such as member of parliament or member of county assembly. So they do not have any elected or nominated representatives at the counties, for example in Nakuru or in Narok counties. We also had a meeting with the Endorois people, but for now let us focus on Ogiek. So the final day, we participated in a 6th annual commemoration of Ogiek case judgment. So for over 20 years, Ogiek had cases. They had filed cases in domestic courts here in Kenya. So they had court cases for over a period of 2 decades. When they exhausted all the available mechanisms locally, legal mechanisms, they filed a case with the African Court in Arusha, Tanzania. And this case was in that court for 8 years before it was determined on 26th May 2017. And Ogiek won the case against the Kenyan government. Now, since that case was won, it is 6 years later, and not much has been done to implement the judgment, especially on the side of government. Remember, there was a task force which was put in place by the Uhuru Kenyatta government to look into this implementation of the Ogiek case judgment, but the report which the task force released has not yet been made public. So yesterday we were commemorating the 60th annual commemoration of Ogiek case judgment or ruling, and we met hundreds of Ogiek people in a place called Mariashoni. Mariashoni is in Elbagon. Elbagon is a location in Elbagon. Elbagon is in Nakuru County. So from Nakuru you go to Njoro, then from Njoro you take your road to Moro, but before you get to Moro you stop at Elbagon, and then you cross the railway all the way to Mariashoni. So we were there with our friends from the European Union, and we participated in that commemoration of the 60th annual commemoration of the Ogiek case ruling. So there has been a kind of impunity where government does not implement court rulings, court judgments, including judgments from regional courts, for example the African Court, which is so unfortunate. So this is an update. Thank you very much for tuning in to Kerosi TV. See you in the next episode.